Now we have some shocking celebrity breakdowns to get to today, so be sure to watch until the end to see them all. If you want to support the channel, click the thumbs up and like the video. Also, subscribing to the channel helps by letting you know when we post a video that you want to see, and be sure to leave a comment if you have any suggestions. Now, let's dive into the top 5 biggest celebrity breakdowns. Celebrities carry a heavy weight on their shoulders. Each day, they have millions of people watching their actions and waiting for a moment to pounce on questionable behavior. Oftentimes, the money and success is outweighed by the crippling reality of pressure. Humans respond to pressure. It's in our DNA. Some of us have stable foundations that prove to be unwavering through challenging times and tough decisions. Others are built on less sturdy principles, and when push comes to shove, they aren't able to withstand the pressure of life. Number 5. Lindsay Lohan. Born in 1986, Lohan's childhood fame skyrocketed early. At just the age of 10 years old, she starred in a soap opera titled Another World. Little did she know, her entire life was about to change. Just a short time later, her stardom began with Walt Disney Pictures film Parent Trap. She quickly rose to fame and pulled in a number of continuing contract deals: Freaky Friday, Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, and even the 2004 hit Mean Girls. Some even remember her leading role in Herbie Fully Loaded in 2005. Shortly after Herbie was released, Lohan became the focal point of media for personal struggle and legal issues. She was in and out of rehab with various substance abuse addictions, which greatly impacted her career and image in a negative way. From 2007 to 2019, Lohan's life had seemingly been a struggle to get back onto her feet. However, she has mentioned in a 2019 interview that she plans to make a comeback with some upcoming projects. Number 4. Nicolas Cage. The accolades for this star seem to be never-ending. For his performance in Leaving Las Vegas, he won a Golden Globe, Academy Award, and was nominated for numerous other cinematic awards. Soon after this, his fame continued to rise. He was even ranked 40th in Empire's list of top 100 movie stars of all time. That's pretty huge. Throughout all the fame, Cage's personal life and struggles haven't been as perfect as his career. Having multiple accusations and legal issues, it seems that Cage has had quite the struggle with alcohol. In 2011, outside his residency in New Orleans, Cage was seen intoxicated while in a heated argument with his spouse. Onlookers saw Cage grab her by the shoulder in the midst of a flare, and Cage was quickly arrested for public intoxication and suspected domestic abuse and battery. His legal team went to battle for him, and since then the charges have been dropped. But that's not the only time he's had a run-in with the law. Number 3. Tom Cruise. Adults act like adults, or at least we expect them to. Tom Cruise is a name that we all know. He's an actor that many of us like and enjoy, and rightly so. He's very talented. He's accomplished outrageous numbers in his career, and currently sits as one of the highest-grossing box office stars of all time. He began his acting career in the 1980s, around the age of 20. Since then, it's been nothing but success, and a short lapse of judgment on the Oprah Winfrey Show. What's jarring about this event is that at the time, Oprah was at the top of her game. She turned whoever she wanted into a star, promoted books to be #1 sellers as she pleased, and basically sat on the throne of her influence. Cruise was in Chicago to promote his new book and film on the show, War of the Worlds. Immediately after the show began, Cruise jumped off script and wanted to talk about nothing other than his new girlfriend, Katie Holmes. His infatuation escalated as he began jumping on the couch in the midst of the show. Oprah was at a loss for words, which doesn't happen to her often. His childlike behavior gave the internet way too much fun, and he was a laughingstock for the world for quite some time with countless videos, GIFs, and memes made in his honor. Some consider this lack of judgment a brief mental breakdown. Others call it love. You can choose. Number 2. Charlie Sheen. Born in 1965, Sheen rose to the top of the acting game in his early 20s and 30s. He had a list of roles in early films, but when he took over Michael J. Fox's role in Spin City, his career exploded, and in a good way. He then starred in 2.5 Men, which got him several Golden Globes and Emmy nominations. In 2010, the show also carried him to be the highest paid actor in television at $1.8 million per episode. But remember, what goes up must come down. His rise to wealth and fame was tarnished by his personal life struggles. In 2011, Warner Bros. Terminated his contract for 2.5 Men following Sheen's derogatory and negative comments about the director of the series, Chuck Lorre. With numerous reports of alcohol issues, domestic violence, and substance abuse, Charlie Sheen was on a path that led to nowhere but destruction. In 2015, it became public that he also tested HIV positive in 2011, just 4 years prior. In the midst of the crisis, multiple allegations of sexual assault were in the mix as well, which didn't stack any chips in Charlie's favor. Since the downfall, Sheen's career has lost its traction and doesn't seem to be gaining speed anytime soon. Number 1. Britney Spears. You knew it. We couldn't make our way through the celebrity breakdowns without the queen of it all making the cut. Britney is the queen of a lot in her life, from revitalizing pop culture in the 1990s to 2000s to having a meltdown and shaving her head. She's done it all. Even the self-proclaimed princess of pop has her ups and downs. Spears was the first of the public media generation to find fame as an adolescent and navigate her way through transitioning into adulthood with the spotlight. In 2006, Spears began the erratic behavior that spiked uncertainty to the public. Her image took a nosedive in the years transitioning from being the innocent teenage pop star to the more promiscuous approach that came in the following years. To her credit, she found a way to remain relevant and iconic through it all. She made grave mistakes, but also found a way to pull her image back up and use her struggle for productive outcomes. Now, we want to hear from you. Which one of these was the worst? Did we miss one that you think should be in the top 5? Let us know in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay on board with new content that you want to see. Thanks for watching until the end. We'll see you soon.